What is up, YouTube? Welcome back to the Crypto Hour with your boy Rodney
and Jake Gagan. Let's go, baby.
How you doing, man?
Good, man. Good start to the day. Got into hot yoga, a little hot yoga action. 6 a.m. Sweat it out, stretch it out. Now I'm drinking a matcha green tea.
Woo, got the matcha. Okay.
No sugar in this too. No added sugar. First time drinking a poppin' bottle matcha. I can't lie to you. This is my second one because it's only 80 milligrams of caffeine in one. Come on, baby. You know we need that caffeine to get started.
Yeah, absolutely, man. I drink a pot of coffee, so I'm on one right now.
Let's go.
But those of you guys out there, make sure you clickety-clack that like button. Push us up in the old algorithm. And, man, hot yoga, that's harder than a lot of people think because it's just hard to breathe in there.
It sucks. I'm so inflexible too. Like I'm probably one of the most inflexible people just because I'm genetically I'm tight, right? My mom, my brother, like no one in my family can touch their toes. And then the last 5 years I've neglected stretching. I've just worked out hard every day. So I've just made myself tighter. So it's like, I'm so fucking inflexible, man.
Yeah, no, I feel that, man. I'm actually naturally flexible, but if I don't stretch a lot, it goes away. I can touch my toes all the time, you know?
I've never touched my toes once in my life.
Well, that's because you're 8 foot fucking tall. That's why, you know?
Yeah, but dude, it's also my hips are fucking locked up. My hamstrings are like a rock. Like it's like, yes, I'm tall, but also there's no bendy. But here's the thing, dude. The only way to get flexible is to stretch. So
that's right. Yeah.
I want to stretch.
That's right.
So I stretch.
Let's go. All right. So let's look at the cryptocurrency market right now, man. There's a lot of cryptocurrency news. So it's pretty much trading sideways. Dude, this market, like, let something happen. It's just been so boring. But giving a lot of people the opportunity to buy the dip, you know?
It is, man. It's giving us the opportunity to buy a dip, but it's also just a really boring, stale time in crypto. There's not much going on. There's not much news. It's like, let's all just take a step back and remember what it was like in October and November when everything was at all-time highs and everybody was so happy and everything was so fun. And now it's like, but the thing is like the people that are in this chat right now, shout out to you guys. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening. These are the people that are going to really win. You know, the people that come in late when SHIB is on CNN pumping to new highs is like those people get wrecked. But like the people that are here that are putting money in and building and understanding cryptocurrency are the people that are going to win long term. Yeah,
absolutely. And I know we kind of like reiterate this point every time like I go live. It's like, guys, right now, when everybody's scared of crypto, have you ever seen that Bitcoin obituary account or website where it's like Bitcoin is dead? Like all throughout the Bitcoin's life, there's always some sort of thing that's saying Bitcoin's dead. Bitcoin, some sort of news article. Every time, right? There's always these kind of crazy hit pieces, and during those times, you feel like the sky's falling, like crypto's dead. All the while, we see bigger institutions slowly getting into cryptocurrency. So now's the time to be DCAing into your favorite projects or top projects in preparation for the next run.
I would agree. It's just, it's a slow time. I mean, you just got to find your strategy. I think we can all agree, or at least you and I can. It's like, you're not going to make a lot of money on the blue chips right now. You're not going to make a lot of money on the we call them like the micro blue chips, right? Kind of like the higher market caps, the 10 to 100 millions, right? Or maybe even like let's just call it 30 to 100 millions. Like they're not going to move much here, but it's like if you're a gambler and you're trying to make money, you could probably make money on the micro cap space right now. Hopefully you make some profit and then invest those into your top projects in the blue chips that we talk about.
Now that's one of the topics today, because there are still 100x opportunities out there and even 1000x opportunities if you get into the right plays early enough and if you're smart and take your damn profits. I've been able to make some good money. You have. A lot of people have, just being at the right place around the right people.
But we also should say we've also lost a lot of money, right? 100%. It's like I've probably lost more on those plays than I've hit, which is like, it sucks. It kind of deters you from doing it, but it's like, yeah, it's really wild. That's, obviously it's a very degenerate play, which it's fitting. We're on the Degenerate live stream, right? The Degens. Yeah. But it's like, if you can find a project at 20,000 market cap and you put 0.1 ETH in and it goes to $1 million market cap, it's like you're making crazy money. And it's just the memes. It's like, you just got to follow the trends, right? Like Vitalik Buterin tweeted, someone should make a meme code called the. So when they tweet it out, they'll say buying the protocol. There's the protocol right there.
I see him right here. Yeah, I saw that yesterday. Yeah.
And that thing went parabolic. And like, yeah, there's just certain memes like World Cup Inu. I don't know if you've seen World Cup Inu. I remember they were showing me that at like 30,000 market cap. It hit 30 million. And I was like, I'm not putting my money in World Cup Inu.
Absolutely not.
But now that I think about it, if you pull it up on Twitter, go to their Twitter page, World Cup Inu. It's like, dude, it's a great meme. It looks incredible. Like the World Cup's coming up pretty soon. Is it going to last forever? No, but is it a good meme? Yeah, that's probably all it is. It will probably dump ridiculously right before the World Cup by the rumors of the news. But it's like,
is it this one?
No.
Oh my bad.
World WCI World Cup Inu. Yeah, it should pop up. Just type in hashtag WCI. This is not it.
All right,
this is a scam one.
WC. I mean, I'm sure they're all scam ones.
They're all scams. Even though and then go to the hashtag. Just hit search.
Okay.
Let's see if it pops up. It's like a cute little dog. There it is.
This one?
Yeah, it's so fucking cute. Look at that.
I swear to God, if any of you guys out there you hodl this and get mad that it dumps, it's your fault.
Oh yeah, I'm not saying bias at all. I'm saying this thing went from 30,000 to 30 million.
Oh, yeah, 100%, yeah.
And it's insane. Like, but it's just like, look, it's a good meme. That's a good meme. World Cup Inu. The World Cup's coming up. Look at the fucking icon. Like, it's a good meme.
You know what the craziest one I saw was after the Queen died? It was like Queen Elizabeth Inu or some shit. The disrespect, you know what I mean? People are such degenerates in this, and it pumped like crazy.
Yeah, of course. That's the thing. These microcaps pump on news. Like that's it. Like, let's say that a Southwest plane crashes, which we hope it doesn't crash. But if someone came out with Southwest Inu, that thing would probably hit like 10 million. What's the use case? We're donating to the victims of Southwest. Like, it doesn't even matter, but it's just like, it's all about the news. Like, memes are news. Memes are memes. That's why they call meme coins.
All right. So now we got to talk about something here, because this is big on for both of us. This is the way we believe. Kanye West with the Satoshi Nakamoto hat after getting told by Chase, no, you're $140 million, not good here. Get off our bank. What kind of censorship ass backward stuff is it? What did he do? Did he harm someone? Did he commit a crime? Or did he wear a shirt that was provocative? Absolutely insane to see a bank kicking somebody off for political opinions. Nuts.
Insane. I think all of this is good for where we need to go as a humanity, right? Yeah. Andrew Tate getting banned. It's bad for Andrew Tate. It's bad short term. It's good for humanity because people are waking up. Kanye West getting his money taken out of Chase because he wore a White Lives Matter shirt is very bad for Kanye in the short term and very bad for our society in the short term. But long term, it's going to push the ball forward to stop censorship and stop these big companies from having so much power. Because what happened? This lit a fire under Kanye West's ass. Imagine something, if they said that to me and I'm a nobody, they said, Jake, your money's not here. I'd be like, I would go crazy, right? So Kanye, who already has a very, very big ego, who already has a lot of pride, he took this personal. What did he do? He knows what he's doing. He's probably one of the smartest marketers in the world. He comes out wearing a fucking Bitcoin hat. Yeah, Satoshi Nakamoto is the founder of Bitcoin, rocking a Satoshi Nakamoto hat. And then what does he do after that? Oh, I got kicked off Instagram. Chase is kicking me out. You know what? I'm going to buy the fucking company. I'm buying Parler. Yeah. So he ends up buying Parler. And this type of movement, I'm telling you, it's good. Andrew Tate got kicked off the internet. Guess what? He's fucking kicking it with UFC fighters. He's kicking it with Aljamain Sterling. He's doing Sean O'Malley's. So you can't permanently ban people from the internet if they're still like, now if someone's a rapist or something crazy, like, yeah, no one's going to hang out with them. But Andrew Tate, he just spoke his mind. People agreed with him. Now he's actually getting more popular, even though he doesn't have a platform. He's still all over the world. Yeah, absolutely. Yeah. And you still see people hanging out with him. Guys, I understand that sometimes you don't like the opinions of other people. I don't either. But does that mean you should deplatform them? Or should you two hash it out, a couple of grown-ups, have your own opinions, argue about it, agree to disagree? It's just absolute. This censorship stuff is nuts to me, and Bitcoin is the answer. Now, speaking of Bitcoin being like really decentralized, right? Because it is what DeFi is. We are seeing more and more cryptocurrencies become centralized and regulated. Now, my issue is, how do we see a world with regulation without getting rid of decentralization altogether? Can those two really go hand in hand? No. The governments have proved they can't, right? Yeah. It might start as they can, right? It might start as a little bit of regulation here or there, or, a little bit of government input here, and we want to help, but the government has proved, I think we saw, and I'll speak about America, right? And we can even speak about Canada. We see what we're doing. We know what China's doing. We probably have an idea of what Russia's doing. But governments, they don't like a little bit of control, right? They'll start small, but it's a slippery slope. As soon as the government gets involved, we're going to end up in 2-year lockdowns for something that is similar to the flu, right? Like that's where this would go with crypto too. So I've always went back and forth on this issue. I think I'm leaning more to the right on this issue in terms of I don't want any government control, because I'm like, look, on the flip side, there's so many scammers and fucking people that are hacking in this space. And it's like, you need to have some sort of regulative authority, but I don't believe it needs to be the government. I think that our leaders in this space, like CZ Binance, like Vitalik Buterin, like the founder of Coinbase, like the founder of, right, these big companies, create a centralized authority that can stop all of these things, but not necessarily have it reside in the government aspect.
Yeah, that's a good point, because, you know, it's like bittersweet. Like, you want cryptocurrency to thrive and be the same way it's always been, but also there's a lot of bad actors out there blatantly scamming, under the guise of, oh, it's DeFi, I don't know how to dox myself, which, doxing right now isn't synonymous with, having a legit project, but still, we do like to see some of our development. We like to know who they are, proper KYC and those sorts of things. Now, I kind of worry about, if we do have any sort of mass regulation, what happens to platforms like PancakeSwap or Uniswap, where you literally don't need, you could just have a little bit of liquidity, have a name, a launch on their platform, rug pull within an hour, and then you're donezo. What happens to those platforms,
That's the question we have to ask, right? I mean, are those platforms, which I think PancakeSwap and Uniswap are great platforms, right? They're great for users. You can go in there. You don't have to KYC. Yes, you do have to still pay taxes on these. I know a lot of people think that you don't, but I would probably, if I was in America, I'd probably pay your taxes on these. But you don't have to KYC. You don't have to sign up for any centralized authority. You can just go in there, trade your stuff, and move on. Now, yes, this is a breeding ground for scams. This is a breeding ground for bad actors. But in its shape, and its existence, and its creation, it's a good platform. It's a smart idea, right? It's decentralized. Will these go away if regulation comes? I mean, obviously, yeah. They would try to stay alive, but you probably wouldn't be able to use them without a VPN. And I know people would probably VPN in, right? If you lived in America, but if regulation came in, these sites would probably get banned for sure.
Yeah, and the main argument about this is, like, I know not to buy something on Uniswap or PancakeSwap that just launched, because I'm looking at these products and I'm like, oh yeah, well, that's a scam. But a lot of people don't. So now it's the question of, well, should the government hold your hand or not?
And the answer is, I just don't want any government involvement. Like, if our government handled their existence differently over the past 150 years, I'd say yeah. But it's like, dude, I don't trust the government at all. Like, dude, the government, they just want full power and control. And this is something that they're probably freaking out about, that they have very little control over. I'm sure they own a lot of the supply of cryptocurrency, right? I'm sure they own quite a bit just in case. But they don't have any control over it. They can't stop it. If I want to send you crypto right now, I can just send it anonymously from my MetaMask that's anonymous to your MetaMask that's anonymous. Now, if I want to use a bank, I can go through a bank and it would be from Jake Gagan to Rodney. Or if I want to use Venmo, it'd be from Jake Gagan to Rodney, right? But MetaMask, you can't stop. There's no fee. You can't. I could send you $1 million right now. There's no fee. There's no way to stop it. So that scares them, I'm sure.
Oh, 100%. It's like, and the funny thing is, like, they can't even pay their own debt. They're $31 trillion in debt. $31 trillion with a T in debt.
Crazy.
Nuts.
It doesn't make any sense. None of it really makes sense.
Yeah.
The debt, the inflation, how they're handling inflation. If they handled inflation a little differently, maybe I'd be like, maybe we'll get them into another money sector like crypto. But it's like, they're going to fuck crypto up too. They'll probably find a way to have inflation on Bitcoin, which is deflationary, which, like, there's only 21 million ever. They'll probably find a way. Joe Biden would probably find a way to create more Bitcoin and inflate the shit out of it.
Let's hope not, dude. Speaking of regulations, now this is interesting to me. So the Texas security regulator launches investigation into FTX US and CEO Sam Bankman-Fried. Now this is out of Texas, right? So it's not the SEC or anything like that, but it's Texas regulators, and they're pretty much talking about the crypto yield farming thing. So I watched a video from CoffeeZilla the other day, and it is interesting to see that you do put your money in these platforms and you do get this insane APY. And what we saw from the market crash is that a lot of these companies doing that kind of went under, right?
Yes.
Crypto.com was one to kind of get ahead of the whole thing. So I wonder what they're going to find, because it always starts off as an innocent probe. Like, there's no charges filed, same way it started with XRP, and then bam, lawsuit, right? So they don't want FTX to acquire Voyager. That's the big issue there too. They don't want them to acquire Voyager. They're like, why are you acquiring Voyager, who just went under for a fraction of the price? Although FTX did offer to pay back 70% of what was lost on the Voyager exchange. Now, did you lose any money on Voyager?
Yeah, got.
You said you did, right?
Not too bad though. I saw the like.
We talked about this, right?
I'm very thankful to be in the crypto space. That was Celsius. I saw the writing on the wall with Celsius. I pulled out 95%. And then because of what happened with Celsius, I saw similar things happening and similar tweets coming from the CEO. Like, everything's fine. Everything's going to be good. And like right when he tweeted that, 2 weeks before they went under, I put out a tweet. I was like, yo, you should pull all of your money off Voyager right now. And everybody in the Voyager community fucking hated on me. Like, you're creating FUD. 2 weeks later, they went under. So I pulled off all my... But they're so bad that I had to sell my like Solana and sell my Polkadot because you couldn't even transfer it off their exchanges. So yeah, it was wrecked. But yeah, so I lost like some money on Voyager, but I got pretty much all of it off.
That's nuts. That's funny because one of the my subscribers, Biz, was actually like preaching the gospel of Voyager, and I remember I did I did a $100 deposit just because I wanted to give him some. I think he get like $25 in Bitcoin. I was going to send like 10K to the exchange, and I just fell asleep on my couch. I was like, I had a little midday siesta. I was just kind of tired, and then when I woke up, I didn't want to do it. So it turned out to be a good thing, So I don't know if that's divine,
It is. Yeah, that's the same shit happening with Celsius. But yeah, man, I think that Steve Ehrlich and Alex Mashinsky, who I met both of these guys, they both need to go to jail. They both need to go to prison.
Yeah. Dude, prison. It's CoffeeZilla or Zach XBT and CoffeeZilla showed that they were taking money off the exchange. They have millions of dollars.
Wait till they investigate Steve Ehrlich too. These guys are scammers. They need to go to federal prison.
Golly. Nick P with the $10 donation says, hi, Rodney. Hey, Jake. What's up, Nick? Great show. The was hot yesterday after the tweet from Vitalik Buterin. Thoughts on where they could go from here? Any low market cap gems on your radar? Do you have anything you're looking out for, Jake?
Not really. I mean, I get shilled stuff all the time. There was one token my buddy sent me the other day. I'm not going to mention it because it like I'm started because like now I'm getting good at like deciphering. But this launched like 4 hours ago, right? And from last night, 4 hours ago, and he sent me the token. It was like a 300K market cap. It was a good name, good meme, good website. Token sniffer was 100, had like 450 wallets. I'm like, how does it have 450 wallets? I'm like, because now we're starting to see a scam where the dev will create like 200 wallets, and then as let's say YouTubers talk about it pumps, and they probably have all these tabs open and just dumps small amounts in these 200 wallets just slowly. So that was one token that was shielded me. I'm not going to mention it because I don't think it's legit. But that's a new scam that we have to look out for. Is just because it's like if something launched 4 hours ago, there's no way it has 400 to 500 wallets. It's impossible.
No way.
It's impossible.
Impossible. No way. Let me say what's up to the chat. We have Edgar in here, Jason, all the way Inu, Infinite Money Coin, the protocol. That's hilarious. But
all the way Inu.
He's been in the channel for a while. It's all the way Inu. He's just Drip Maxi.
That was a token. I'm like, that's kind of a good name.
Beaver Lumber, Cobra Commander. What's up, Cliff of the Wall Street? What's up, baby? Cliff of the Wall Street really blew up when Clifford Inu got big. Remember Clifford Inu? That was crazy.
Yeah, that one wasn't good.
Cliff. Well, I mean,
it went good and then went bad. Weren't the taxes like 30%? It
was nuts.
And out.
And
fucking nuts.
People were like, it has real special tokenomics.
It's got the dog.
Yes,
it's got the dog. Clifford dog. Clifford?
I literally said I called it the big red scam. We have Jennifer. What's up, Jennifer?
Jennifer.
Yeah, Jennifer. Doc, what's up, Bree? Jay,
Bree in the house.
Boomer, and literally not reading that name. But yeah, when it comes to like these regulators and stuff like that, I feel like it's kind of getting out of control. I feel like it's kind of unfortunate to fine and penalize some of these cryptocurrency entities with no clear rules. Like they were talking about doing that with Bitcoin, with BNB. I mean, they're doing it with the XRP, who just made some bullish moves this morning.
Saw that.
And now with FTX. So, I feel like we should make rules from here and then going forward and have to adhere to those rules. You know what I mean?
I agree. I think a lot of it's noise. I think a lot of it's all to do about nothing. Yeah. Hey, SEC, instead of investigating Yuga Labs, who creates monkey profile pictures, why not investigate Nancy Pelosi, who's blatantly having insider trading every single day for the past couple of years? How does she make $200,000 a year and is worth like 50 or like 200 million?
Batting 1,000, huh?
How about that? How about that, SEC? How about that, Texas Securities, whatever? Like, leave Sam Bankman-Friedman alone. Although he's arguably probably doing some shady shit. I don't know, but how about Nancy? No.
Yeah. No.
No, Nancy.
Rules for thee, not for me, baby. She's batting 1,000 over here, and then her husband happens to lose a trade when I think it was on Nvidia when the news came out that they were doing really well with trading. He happened to lose a trade that day.
Oh wow! My finger slipped. Nancy was probably pissed about that. She probably was like, "Don't you ever fall to the pressure of the media."
Yeah, exactly.
You fucking win all the time.
Right, dude. These people are so people don't understand. People always wonder, how could people do that? Guys, people are motivated by different things, and let me tell you, the elites are motivated by power and dominance, money too, but mostly power and dominance. And so they want to win. People have different motivations, and I feel like these people, it's a big old club, and we ain't in it.
Why do you think that all of them work till they're fucking 89? It's like, because they need that power. Like most normal people are like, all right, I'm 78. I've worked for 60 years. I'm going to go retire and enjoy my life. Like Biden's like 87. He's like, I'm going to run for president. Fucking one brain cell dementia. His wife's like, get in there. They're pumping him up with Adderall every day. It's like, dude, they just want that power.
Wait, hold on. Check this out.
They want that power.
Message for Joe Biden, baby.
I'm not concerned about the strength of the dollar. I'm concerned about the rest of the world. That makes sense? Yes, our economy is strong as hell.
I commented on that too. I said bullish Biden. It's bullish Biden.
He's smacking that ice cream. Now he's like, I'm not worried. So the dollar, the strength of the dollar is looking pretty good right now, right? The strength of the dollar is looking pretty good
for now.
I mean, yeah, for now, right? And of course, when the dollar, if you watch the DXY, everybody's big on that. The strength of the dollar goes up. Every currency goes down, which is still cryptocurrency. So the dollar is strong. But with that being said, inflation running hot still. When do you think the Fed decides to turn the money printer back on? They have to. They can't keep raising interest rates because you can't raise interest rates on $31 trillion of debt, No,
it's literally a never-ending cycle, dude. They'll turn it on when it will help them most to get into the next election. So winter elections, that'll probably give you a good idea, because it does work though, right? Like Gavin Newsom sent us a Venmo for, I think he sent me $310. I was like, thanks, Gavin. Right? It puts them in higher standing, right? So especially for people in the country, like if I forget what B Root's called, but it was the funniest. He had the funniest nickname for Joe Biden. But if President Biden, I should be respectful. If President Biden and the Fed decide to turn the money printer back on near or around election time, it'll probably favor well for them, right? It'll probably favor well for them, because that single mother in Chicago that has 3 kids receives $1,500 from Joe Biden in the Democratic Party. Who is she probably going to vote for come election time?
100%.
Probably Joe Biden.
I got a good idea for inflation, Jake. How about we print more money, give people more money?
Yeah, you should print more money. Say that there's not inflation. Say that we're not in a recession when we are, by definition, in a recession. Like, I don't even. That's the craziest part. Like we are in a recession. Like 2 negative quarters of GDP growth equals recession. It always has been that. We've had 2 negative quarters of GDP growth, and people are saying we're not in a recession. It's like, we're in a recession.
Not this year, baby.
It's a recession.
Yeah. And I think people their argument was all that extra money that's coming from California, which is extra money we had left over. There's no printing. I guess we took too much taxes, so we're giving it back. Well, so thanks for giving me my money back. You know what I mean?
Is probably true. I just paid my taxes, and it's like I didn't really realize in California though, like you pay federal,
and state,
and when you like just paying like a normal amount, you don't really actually my whole life I always got money back from work. But it's like, damn, why am I paying federal and state? Like, I need to move to Texas or Florida and just pay federal. Like, why is California really worth that much? But yeah, they probably made a boatload of money on taxes, dude.
Oh yeah. No, I saw how much you were paying in taxes, and not envious of your situation there, buddy.
No, but they might have extra when you think about it like that, because like Texas gets no state income tax, right? So it's like California. Think about how much they make in state income tax, bro. It's
crazy.
There's 40 million people here times X amount of dollars. Like they're making a lot. So I wouldn't be surprised if they didn't turn the money printer back on for the $9.5 billion. I wouldn't be surprised.
Oh my God. Richard's balling. Thank you so much for the $2 donation.
Richard, leave our man alone.
He's savage. Savage.
Although he is still posting like every day, which is like, bro, I wouldn't. If my shit was down to 300K, I'd be like, yo, I'm just gonna take a break. Guys, maybe sell a little bit. Sell 30K, go to Europe for a little bit, and then come back when the market picks back up. But congrats to him for being consistent, do that, because it's not tough, dude. It's not tough. I'm sure he gets a lot of shit. It's probably not easy for him to go on there and fucking.
Oh yeah, dude.
Today I have 300,000.
Yeah, oh, you know it's tough, dude. It's not easy to go. Yeah, especially when most of it's in Apollo Inu. Now, real quick story here. Okay, Kwon says the charges against him aren't legitimate, are politically motivated. What should happen to Kwon for to a person whose project failed? What happens to it? What happens?
Well,
what do you think
it's not just that his project failed, right? A project can fail, and that's fine. There's a lot of projects, like a lot of businesses fail. That's fine. What happened with his project was $60 billion disappeared out of thin air, right? And I'm pretty sure, based off the Etherscan, cashed out billions of dollars before.
That's what they're saying, yeah.
So I think that Kwon is a lunatic. I don't think he's mentally sane. I think he came into a bunch of money, and when you come into billions of dollars, you probably think you're invisible. He's had the weight of the world on his shoulders. He's probably been using, I don't want to say that actually, but it's like he's probably been medicating, or he isn't in a sane state of mind, if I had to guess. I don't know him. I don't know what he's doing. He remains off the internet, but just based off his tweets and like what he was very egotistical beforehand.
Yeah.
But I think that Kwon needs to go to jail. I think he needs to go to prison. I think he should be wiped out from a lot of his assets. Especially the ones that he cashed out. If he cashed out billions of dollars because he knew something was going to happen. But I think that, look, unfortunately for him, I think that people like this, that whether it was on accident or not, should face time in prison.
Yeah.
Because they ruined millions of people's lives. And they created the fucking Loon C meme that we have to deal with every day. So he should go to jail for just that.
Yes. Mostly that. This guy was like, all right, my project went from $114 a share to fractions of a penny. New blockchain, baby. It's like no one asked for that. No one asked you to create something new and just ditch the other blockchain. Like, yeah, whatever. Now, yeah, he created the LUNC meme right now, which is absolutely insane. And unfortunately, a lot of like pie in the sky predictions and all these when at the end of the day, all these predictions are being made. All these people are talking about different proposals. It's a shit story. If you really look in depth at the project, it is a shit show. There's like 10 different proposals. Everyone wants to do something different. It's super incoherent. And the chance of this ever getting back to its all-time or its former greatness is slim to none.
Loon C?
Yeah.
Zero.
That's what I'm saying.
It's zero. It's really a meme now. It's just, well, here's the thing though. You see it a lot with the tokens that went up 99% and crashed. It's no different than the Shibnobis and the other tokens of the space, right?
Dude.
So what happens is all those people held on. A lot of them held on. These are original Luna holders, right? The original Luna holders. They held on. They're seeing the momentum, and they're hopeful on this project.
Yeah.
And you're also seeing a bunch of influencers that are just getting the most engagement that they've ever seen. So they're just pumping it up, hyping it up. Do they believe it's gonna go up? Probably not. Are they getting thousands of likes on every post and thousands of views on every video? Yeah, they are. So what do YouTubers do? They're fucking view hungry. They continue to talk about it. 100%. And I'm guilty. I tweet about it here or there, right?
100%, yeah, same.
To get that engagement up, baby. But I'm not fucking a Loon C content creator. It's like so I don't know. I think the community is very strong. Will it ever go near its all-time high? No, never. Maybe in 10 years if it continues, but like not anytime soon.
Yeah, exactly. Like, I literally saw a video that said it is going to go back to, there's a plan for it to get back to $100. Are you out of your mind? $100. Are you out of your mind?
It's I mean, dude, he doesn't believe it. He's clickbaiting. It's hopium. And it got him, $15 in YouTube ad revenue. So let's go, baby.
Let's go, baby. We have M with the $10 donation says, thank you guys. I truly believe that Shido Finance will end the need for centralized exchanges. Since they built a DEX and wallet, they have cross-chain swapping and fiat off-ramp. How many times have we heard that, baby? Thank you, M, for the $10 donation.
I'm like, how many wallets can we have?
Like, how many? Guys, the market is pretty crazy. I get it. There's a pie taken. There's a piece of the pie that you want to take. But, the pie ain't that big, you know what I mean? But thank you so much for the $10 donation, Shido Finance. I do appreciate you guys. What is up, Azum? How's it going, baby?
He's in South Korea buying baseball teams and shit.
I know, dude. Fucking just doing big things, huh?
He's killing it.
God,
I heard he just bought a baseball team out there. Like,
I heard. That's what I heard. Yeah, that's what
killing it.
He called me yesterday and confirmed he bought 3 baseball teams. I'm like, why?
3.
Why do you need 3 for?
Yeah, and he dude, remember that South Korea baseball player Hung Sung Kim or whatever from the Padres?
Can we talk about Saturday, bro? Can
Crazy.
we talk about how we went to a Padres game Saturday, guys, here in San Diego? Look, at Padres, they suck ass, right? They haven't had a crowd because they made the playoffs in 2020, but they didn't have a crowd because of the pandemic. They beat the #1 team in baseball, a rival that has whooped them 9 times in a row. The Padres underdog came in there and beat them 3-1. The electricity in that stadium, nuts.
Crazy.
Same.
Yeah, it was wild. It was Andrew Ortiz. So do you feel the same way about Russ and Saitama Devs? They lost people money. How do you feel the same way about what? About Kwon? No, because it's a little bit of a different situation, you know. I feel like Saitama went down because of people selling and not executing, right? I think Kwon, what happened with his was like, I think there was a lot of blatant manipulation and maybe some crazy things happening behind the scenes. So no, I don't feel the same way. And these devs are still building. They still have a strong community. Like they still have hope, right? Whereas Loon C, I don't think so.
Thank you so much for the $10 donation. Yeah, it's an interesting argument here. This is an interesting argument because we know a lot of stuff has come out recently about their situation and whatnot. I've talked about it on different videos. And yeah, I get it. Okay, I get it. You know, she said some things. It's a he said, she said kind of thing. And you're dumb if you don't think that the reason why things are being said right now is because of, you know, intimacy things, relationship things, and people airing business out there. But I do believe some of the things she says when it comes to the business. Now, what is Saitama doing still? They still have a project out. Is it good? That's for you to decide. Did they miss the target a bunch of times? Hell yeah. Were they in over their head? Hell yeah. Right. But they're still building. Do I think they're going to be the next best thing since sliced bread? Absolutely not. I think it's no chance. That's just my opinion, though. But they didn't abandon the project and make a new one. You know, they're still building. Although I think it's futile, they're still building. Just my opinion.
They did make a few new ones. I think Seda Realty and fucking
that's so fun.
Mazimatic and
get
Fit
this
Token.
Get this, Jake. Check this out. We're gonna make a token, right? You're gonna give me your money with no KYC or anything. You're gonna give me your money. I'm going to invest it into commercial property. Twice a year, I'm going to pay you back in dividends. But you have to keep holding because if you don't hold, then you're a fucking paper hands. You know what I mean? So, okay. How does that sound? Good? You think that's good with the SEC and the U.S. government? You think that's good?
That was one I skipped out on that token. I was like, it just doesn't make sense. I'm like, I'm good on this one. But I think the thing with Russ and his wife too, I listened to that stream with Faltron and CoffeeZilla. It was pretty nutty. And it's like, you always want to... You got to realize there's two sides to every story. Yep. And Rodney, you're recently divorced. Like you probably have a better understanding than me for sure. Yep. And most people on what happens during a split and the emotions. So all I can say is, you know, you and I talked about this in San Diego. And I want to get back to the Padre game too, because that was insane. But it's like Russ posted that photo of him. Like his wife was saying, like, this guy does coke for 8 hours a night. He's never in the gym. He lost his money because of coke. They do look pretty shredded. Like that's not the body of a cokehead. So no. With that being said, just because someone has a platform and goes onto a stream and says stuff, it doesn't mean that it's necessarily true. Doesn't mean that it's all true. It doesn't mean that any of it's true, right? So I think everybody needs to keep that in mind. And I think you made a good point. I watched your video too. You're like, hey, people party sometimes. Who cares? Yeah, party. Like you're enjoying life. You're partying, and sometimes people use substances to party. Does that make them a bad person? No. I mean, but I'm just saying, based off the photo that he posted, that didn't look like the body of someone that's using cocaine 15 hours a day like it was described.
Yeah, I think Russ really missed an opportunity. I know he didn't want to get petty, but the thing is he did go live as that Twitter space was going live after he said he was going to do it a few days after. He went ahead and overlapped Feltron's stream and started addressing the issues without really addressing the issues. And what he said pretty much is that she's crazy. But yeah, when it came to his workout photos, people have to understand that if you're a person who's built muscle, because muscle, man, it is like building it's hard, but losing it is also hard. And Russ was in the Navy, and he was actually a bigger guy. Like when you get fat, like he did, right? You can't see his muscle mass, and then he loses all that weight and works out at the same time. He's going to have a decent amount of muscle memory. So it's not like people are saying, "Take steroids," and no. Maybe. Doubt it though. I think he just lost a bunch of weight. Those are good pictures, you know, good angles. Probably has a little bit of loose skin and stuff like that. You know, that's not a physique of a person who's starving themselves and doing drugs and, you know what I mean, not doing strength training. That's a person who's taking their health seriously. Now, people could just say what you want. Say what you want, about it. But from a person who's lost weight and knows how to, gain muscle, lives that life most days, almost, most days, I could tell you that that's hard work right there. So if you want to discount that, whatever. If you want to say Saitama's a bad product, whatever. But when it comes to his fitness, that doesn't look
Leave
like a
his
person.
body alone.
Yeah.
Do not body shame
Stop
him.
fit shaming people.
For real, though. Like, that is a thing, though. It's like, dude, the guy's fucking getting shredded. Yeah, he might take some testosterone. I think he actually told me, he came on my stream that one time and he was like, I got into testosterone. He's like, it's, my T levels were super low. Like, my doctor gave me testosterone and it changed my life. He's like, once you hit, I think he's 40, he said. Once you hit 40, it's like your T levels. So I think, he's on testosterone, like Joe Rogan is, like Dana White. Fucking makes you shredded. We should probably take some testosterone, huh? Am I too young?
40. I think 40 and over is like a good spot. I got 8 years. Can you believe that? I'm such an old man.
Yeah, I got like 15 years. No, I got 13.
Oh, jeez. Looks like the FIFA people in the chat. League.
World Cup Inu?
Yeah, we got World Cup Inu here. Let's go. FIFA Inu, BSC. Wait,
no, that's a different one.
Oh my lord.
That sounds like a ruggy.
Y'all crazy as hell. Absolutely does, right?
No BSC tokens. FIFA Inu, dude. That's the thing though. Like, there's these copycat tokens. Yeah. And it's usually the ones that are first though, right? Like World Cup Inu comes out, and then I saw World War Inu, and you got FIFA Inu. Like, you got all these shit. It's like, but someone's first. World Cup Inu was first. It's a good meme. I'm not in it. Never talked about it. Never even talked to the team, but it's a good meme. Real respect, real. It's a good meme.
Yeah, geez, you guys are chatty right now, baby. How about this? Walmart off the top rope says, Walmart CTO crypto will become an important part of how customers transact. Walmart getting based over here. Let's go.
Go to the Walmart CTO. Let's see who it is.
Yeah, who's the Walmart CTO? Let me go ahead and do that.
He's fucking bullish though.
Yeah, I bet I have like a good idea of what he looks like in my head.
Let's guess right now.
Hell no!
Let's guess. Let me guess. I feel like he's like a older Indian guy, like 43.
You know it. It's
I did not know that, bro. That was literally a guess. Swear on my life. That was literally a guess. Sure. How would I have known who the Walmart CTO is? I didn't know that. I didn't know we were going to talk about the Walmart CTO. That's a good guess.
Is he black or Indian?
Let's go Indian.
Oh,
is he Indian?
No. Oh, CTO. That's why CTO. Okay.
His name's Suresh Kumar.
Yeah, no, he's 100% Indian, not black.
I literally, bro. That is a fucking really great guess right there.
Oh, so the last one was another one. The one before him was a dude. So that excuse me, was a white dude.
Oh, I was gonna say white dude, and I don't know why. I was just like CTO Walmart Indian, and boom.
Had to meet that color quota, baby. Gotta diversify,
Yeah. Well, you gotta have the BLM position.
Yeah,
until Kanye gets rid of them, though, right?
Yeah, let's go, Kanye.
Although Kanye, like, I'm Jewish. I think Kanye, I was watching a podcast. He came at the Jews tough, but I didn't take offense to it. Like, dude, you didn't see that? He's like, fucking the Wall Street. No, not the Wall Street. The Hollywood Jews need to talk to me. The Jewish media. I was like, all right. Like, do I get offended? Do I love you still, or do I hate you now because you're fucking shitting on my religion?
Kanye's based. I like Kanye, guys, but if you're looking to like Kanye for like your voting decision, you gotta just take a step back.
He was like, on the podcast, he's like, you're going to have to kill me. If you want to silence me, you're going to have to kill me. Scary,
he's on one, dude. He's on one.
He's on a couple.
That whole situation with his ex, man, Kim Kardashian was crazy, man.
I mean, well, that's why you don't marry Kim Kardashian.
Yeah, why? Who does that?
Just we can stop all this shit from the start. Just don't marry Kim Kardashian.
Belongs to the streets, bro.
Yeah, I mean, she made a fucking porno with Ray J. Like, is that what you want from your wife? You think she's going to be a good girl?
And it's not even good.
She takes ass pictures. No, it's not even good. No, do a better job.
Speaking of porns, we have Binance CEO says the company hired more than 4,000 employees over the last year.
You say speaking of porn? He said speaking of porn.
That's a good little segue, huh?
It's pretty good. Binance CEO says the company hired more than... Yeah, dude, Binance did it right. Binance literally, bro.
Dude.
They didn't buy the Staples Center, aka Crypto.com Arena.
No.
They didn't sponsor all these fucking soccer teams and football stadiums and all this shit. It's like they built. And CZ's been around. He's been through a couple cycles. He flexed that a little bit on us when the bear market was happening. They made a video about how they didn't buy fucking stadiums and they are hiring employees. But he built. This is probably my favorite guy in the space. Probably.
Oh, dude, has to be.
What a legend, huh?
Who wins in a fight, him or Vitalik?
Probably CZ. It's like
so?
he has that. China and Asia, like they have that Muay Thai background.
Well, that's Thailand actually.
Muay Thai, that makes sense. Well, CZ goes to Thailand in his off time. He trains with Tiger Muay Thai. But I don't see Vitalik even standing a chance against anyone. I think I got Zach Humphreys over Vitalik, honestly.
No way.
Well,
yeah, actually, yeah. Zach hit him with the overhand.
And Austin Hilton too. And Austin, if you're watching this, I'm coming for you. I'm calling you out. First fight, January 2024. Me versus Austin Hilton.
Me versus Zach. Main card, baby. Zach.
Oh, dude, I talked to Ian live on the actual live stream yesterday about you.
Oh, what do you say?
I was just like, yo, would you be down to spar him? He's like, yeah, I'm down to spar him. He's like, but he mentioned the same thing I mentioned. He's like, yo, sometimes like a lot of people that aren't, comfortable, like aren't fighters, like get in there and like that's like their big moment fighting UFC fighters. So they fucking spaz out and try to go hard. So he's like, I was like, no, he's not talking about you in specific. He's talking about just people. And I was like, no, Rodney's like sparred people and like, he's fought. So he'll like, he's just into the work too. He's like, yeah, if he's into the work, like we'll gladly do it.
I'm not a touchy. I'm not. Dude, I know. I've had my knee sprained before. Rolling with some guy, new BJJ guy, just like big, too tense. Like just relax.
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
So
yeah.
He said he's down. So if we send Miami, he's like, yeah, I'll gladly get in there with him.
Yeah, we're just gonna, just box a little bit. You don't have to go crazy and throw haymakers and stuff. It's just touch and go.
Yeah, that's fine. But you could see where he's coming from. Like a lot of people, if they're like, oh, I'm fighting a UFC fighter, like they try to knock him out and like go crazy. No. That's like their big moment.
Yeah, no, that's crazy. No, sparring sessions do get a little crazy sometimes. Like you do ramp up. You know what I mean? Like it can get a little out of control sometimes. Especially if you know the person and you're cool with it. You know what I mean? Thrown down, but like no, you never go crazy. That's ridiculous. That's how you get hurt. You know what I mean? We have a comment saying, digging the collaboration between Rodney and Jake. Good vibes. This will be a long-term thing. Hope so. Yeah, absolutely, baby.
Twice a week, every week.
That's right, baby. So back to CZ though, really breaking bread in the bull market and showing kind of the strength of Binance right there. Crazy for a company that started off as an ERC20 token. That's nuts, right? To just do their own thing. And that's why I think a lot of people start off that way and want to do their own thing, become their own exchange, do all these different things. But how many people can actually do that,
I had no idea that they started as an ERC20 token. So now.
In 2017, they started as an ERC20 token. Wow. They made their own chain. Just like, similar to like a product like Terrarium or a bunch of products are ERC20 tokens that are exchanges,
Is Terrarium the next Binance?
No, absolutely not.
They got listed on Binance US.
What happened?
They got listed, bro.
No. This is what happened, Jake.
You're fun.
Binance US scammed them.
This is FUD. This is FUD.
Isn't that nuts?
And that was a wild moment. I didn't even talk about that at all. I just saw from the outside like this was just a blatant way to pump the price.
Dude, make us all look like clowns too.
And dumpity dump in the back end, baby.
Part of me was like, well, how much could they know? They were all investors in Saitama, and that didn't go out so well. I'm like, so how much?
I met them in Vegas, bro. I'm pretty sure I met the doctors in Vegas, and they were like, yeah, in November. They're like, hey, we have a project we want to talk to you about. And I was busy. I didn't really sync with them, but yeah, they were apparently like one of the guys I met was like the top holder in Vegas.
Really? Okay.
He was like a top 10 wallet, Dr. Praveen or some shit.
Yeah, dude.
I met him.
70-something million at all-time high. Ugh.
Probably around that, yeah. Ugh. Yeah, there was people making money. And I don't think he even sold either, which is like kind of crazy. But
sell some of it.
Yeah, it's like you don't want to because you don't want to hurt the charts and like, people know your wallet, but it's like, dude, you got to do it. I think Crypto Noah did it the right way. Fucking put in 50K. It was up to 40 million, dude. He was selling so respectfully.
Yeah.
But he would just sell like 100 ETH at a time. But it was like rate, I don't really read technical analysis, but I had Moonshot on. He's like, yeah, whoever that wallet is selling super respectfully, just cashed out 40 million real quick.
Yeah.
Disappeared into the abyss.
Him and Diamond Hands slowly took profits on the way up. Yeah.
No, Diamond Hands did not. Diamond Hands fucking didn't, dude. He diamond handed it.
No, Russ called him out.
No, he diamond handed it until because he was on my show like every night,
Oh.
And so he diamond handed it. Literally, he put in like 20K or some shit early. He diamond handed all the way from July till like a week before the Vegas event, and then one day he just fucking dumped $1 million. And he was like going to dox like the week before, and like the news got out that he dumped, and I was like, "Yo, did you sell?" And he's like, "Yeah, I sold." He's like, "But are we still on for our stream tonight?" I'm like, "No, I'm not gonna bring in the stream. Like, what do you mean? You just sold your entire bag of it." Like, yeah. But he's also another Lunacy guy. He's
yeah. They gave like a 20-minute motivational speech the other day. Like it was like 30 minutes. Like I was listening. It was during that Saitama stream. Or
he's a good speaker, bro. He came on my stream every time, and he fucking just I don't know what he did. He just he was talking, you know.
Yeah.
It's like I don't know what his intentions were really. I think I'd like to think he's a good guy, because he came on my stream every day, right? But
Yeah.
I never saw his face.
Yeah.
Didn't know who he was.
Well, he was speaking, and then I remember I turned off the stream because I was like doing other things. And I came back, and then he was still speaking. It's like, damn, what? Pass the mic, Diamond Man.
I gotta get my best. I forget how he talks. He's like, guys, and listen here. Listen here, we're going to take Loon C all the way up because we're going to do it in the community is the number one aspect.
And let me tell you something. When I think of the future, what I use cryptocurrency for, it's for the future of my children, generational wealth. I was like, oh shit.
Let me tell you something here. And let me tell you. Yeah, he paints a good story, right? He paints a good story. Yeah. I don't know why he's talking about Loon C though.
Yeah, crazy. I mean, good community. Way better says Volt Inu ready for semi-volted investors. Rodney, thank you so much for the $20 donation. Way better, and I might get volted, but I want to see more progress on Volti change their decentralized exchange.
I don't. I want to see as little progress as possible.
Wait, why?
Think about what happens when tokens show you anything, like, you know, like they need to learn from these other tokens that launched wallets and exchanges, and they need to learn from the big dogs like Cardano, who still has not released a project for 5 years. So I hope that they're just building. The sooner they release it, the worse it is, I think, for the project, unless it's just life changing. But if they release it right now, it's like nothing happens, you know. It's like I hope that they build. I hope that they spend a lot of money on it. I hope that they security test it, and when it's ready, and hopefully a year, 2 years, or 3 years, it's fucking polished and perfect, and they launch it during a bull market. Like I don't want to see anything till then. Just tell us about it, you know. Do a Cardano. Don't do what these other tokens do, and they launch a product too early, and then everything goes to shambles. Like take your time on it, build it. You know, actually take your time on this project.
Yeah, same thing with Pulsex too. Pulsex was pretty big. That hasn't come out yet, and I think they're waiting for that too, making sure it's good. You know, Richard Hart's project.
Yeah, I think they're timing it with the bull market.
100%. Andrew says, "Real talk. What's the 100x gem?" And question for you both: is there a 100x gem right now?
I don't even know if I'm holding anything like in that micro cap area. Yeah. But when we find one, we'll tell you. Like I said, I got Shield one last night. That, I mean, it'll probably pump. It was a good name, good meme, but I was just turned off by the wallets. But if we find one, you'll be sure to hear about it here first, or on the Shield tank. That happens every Tuesday and Friday,
9 a.m.
9:30 a.m. PST.
Is it 9:30 or 9?
It's 9:30. I got to get them to move that back. I'm like, come on, guys.
Okay, got it.
At 9. Yeah, we're gonna get them to move that back.
Yeah, absolutely. Good morning, Breeze. How you doing? Bolix token. Haven't heard of Bolix token yet.
It's crypto Bolix. It's like he's an influencer.
Yeah, but what are they doing though?
I don't know, dude. They have like go to their page. They got like I don't even know. He's one of my friends, but I don't know what the project. They have like 10 businesses, I think, tied to 10 NFTs or some shit. What the fuck? I don't know. I remember him telling me he was going to launch a token. I'm like, are you sure you want to launch a token? He's like, yeah, I'm going to launch a token. I'm like, dude, you really want to launch a token? I'm like, just do an influencer stuff.
Yeah,
he wants to launch a token. He's a businessman, so
it's a lot of a lot. We actually have a little bit of history because when I was like really dunking on Saitama back in the day, he made a video saying that their LLC, that it wasn't out of Massachusetts, that anyone could make an LLC. But then I made a video responding to it because you have to make an account to see who's on the LLC. So I did that. It takes an extra step, and he didn't do that. So I was able to prove that, you know, it was actually wrong. And then he sent me a DM saying, "Hey man, take my picture down from your thumbnail, or I'm gonna get you for fair, or like I'm gonna send you a copyright strike." And I was like, "It's fair use, bro." But he asked me nicely, so I took it down. And then we're cool now, though. So we kind of squashed that beef. But that was our first ever interaction. Was that whole situation? Yeah,
he's a cool guy.
Yeah, he's a good guy.
Will this project do well? I hope so.
Yeah, I don't know much about it though. I thought it was like a supplement thing.
Yeah, he like owns a supplement company, so he's like tying the crypto to the sales of the supplement. We're gonna find out. He needs to come on Shill Tank and give us a pitch.
Yeah, dude, send it, bro. Come on.
Yeah, he needs to come on Shill Tank.
100%. Did you see about this? Bitcoin makes its entry into the Guinness Book of World Records. Like what? For what?
For what?
It says right here. It says.
Watch Your Gurus fucking. They're having a hard time right now. They're just like they're digging. Watch Your Gurus digging. Bitcoin makes its way into world record.
Aren't they the worst? Literally, Watch Your Gurus literally grasping at straws like every day now. There's nothing going on in crypto.
Yeah, there's nothing. He's just. I mean, but he's still. Dude, how do they find their information too?
Dude, they have a bunch of people working for them.
I know, but it's insane. Like, how do you have like 1.75 trillion asset manager Dutch bank headquarters raided by German? I guess that's news. Like, that's easy to find. But
Wait, rated by German authorities in tax investing. Oh, what?
I feel like rated by German authorities, like that's just to sell. Like I guarantee it was like two dudes in like a tie just walked in and was like, hey, can we see your taxes from 2018?
It's a
like,
right.
Rated. Yeah. Yeah, that right there. This could be this title could be just in. German asset manager, Dutch bank, had two people from the IRS come to talk to them over lunch. You know, it's like they make it so big.
Hey guys, my name's Alfred from the IRS. Just want to come around, take a look at things. Oh, being rated.
Yeah.
So, this is actually pretty cool. So Ripple signed second wave of creators bringing entertainment and media NFT products to XRP Ledger. Nice.
I commented, sir. I said, sign me, sir.
Oh,
I want to be on XRP.
Hire me, baby.
Sign me, Brad.
Hire me.
Please, Brad.
Dude, imagine what a move that would be, bro.
To work with them?
Yeah, come on now, XRP.
Come on, baby.
Unless they lose that lawsuit.
They're not going to lose that lawsuit.
You don't think so?
No, that's why the SEC started one with Yuga Labs, and then after that they'll start one with somebody else, and after that they'll start one. It's just noise. It's just noise.
You think they win anything with Yuga Labs?
No, I don't think Yuga Labs has done anything wrong. They just fucking two stoners that started a monkey project that went to $4 billion.
Have you seen the Bored Ape Nazi Club video? What do you think about that? I think they're just trolling.
I haven't watched it, but I mean, I'm Jewish. I'm Jewish, and I saw the tweets about it and how it.
Yeah.
It doesn't bother me. I'm Jewish. I don't think these guys are anti-Semitic at all.
They're trolling. It's a community. Yeah. Not a community, but it's like a culture on like 4chan and online to be that kind of trolling, and they did it to the utmost because there's too many coincidences. It's not a coincidence. They're definitely trolling, but I don't think they're anti-Semitic. I think that's nuts.
Me neither. Kanye's fucking coming at the Jews. Coming out. I loved him, and then I'm like, wait, do I love him anymore? He's fucking Jewish media. Fuck the Jewish media. Like, why the Jewish media? I get like there's some Jews in Hollywood, but like it's not all Jews. Kanye.
Crazy. DJ, have a nice day. What's up, Legal Alien? Crossing the border, baby.
Come on, Legal. Legal's still blocked in my stream. I don't know how to fucking dude. There's like literally I got like 800 people blocked and muted from like my moderators. Like back in the day.
Yeah.
I can't find him, dude. I went in there for like an hour trying to find Legal.
I'm sure Legal. You just have to go to his YouTube page, and then you have to.
I can go to his YouTube page, or I gotta go to my settings.
No, you can just go to your YouTube page and unblock him. So I had a moderator doing that too, and I don't know why they were doing that. They were just doing that.
Are they muted? I have like literally. I bet. Dude, you remember the days? The Saitama days were pretty wild. So,
dude, Altcoin Daily is wild. Altcoin Daily says.
Sorry, I was playing Legal Aliens video.
Jake, would you rather have 20 ETH or a girlfriend?
20 ETH.
Yeah, come on, baby. That's a layup.
20 ETH all day.
Come on.
I don't want a girlfriend right now. You know, it's like I like being single and fucking traveling and having fun. Although I'm sure having a girlfriend's good. It's nice. It has its benefits, but it's like when you're in your prime, like JG and Rodney are, you go to Ibiza, get some Italians. Just kidding.
People are watching.
People are watching. Our girlfriends are watching.
They're watching us.
Our girlfriends?
I think German's my favorite though.
How do we? German was good. She has a picture of her boyfriend. I'm not gonna say the rest. All right, so I'm on Legal Aliens page. How do we unblock him, sir?
You have to go to well, it's on your phone. I did it on my computer. There should be like a little tab on his page, like somewhere, and just put like unblock. She for sure watches the show, so
it's okay.
It'd be like they don't think it'd be like that, but it do.
Kiss to Rodney.
What a sweet lady.
Sweet girl.
What a time to be alive, right?
Best,
How was Saturday night, huh? How about that one?
Saturday was funny. I want to talk about the Padre game though. Padre game. So, dude, seventh inning. All the energy was pretty much sucked out of the ball game. Like Dodgers are up 3-0, and then the Padres come back and score 5 runs in the 7th. Baseball is the most boring sport in the world, but like those moments are comparable to a UFC knockout. Maybe even better, bro. When Juan Soto hit that ball down the right field line to take the lead 5-3, those moments are probably better than a knockout. Like when, dude, we were jumping up and down. I was holding Mike on my shoulder.
Nuts. Everybody's giving high fives. No one's cared about COVID. Just, you know what I mean? Look at that. Let's go.
And that was the tie of the game, dude. Remember when they fucking went up by 2? I remember picking up Mike on my shoulder. We're jumping.
Yeah.
Like,
Nuts.
and we were about to leave. We're like, yeah, let's get out of here. Yo, zoom in on your caption. Me and Mike were laughing at this caption. Best caption in the world. Literally read it in Rodney's voice. Padres with the big dub. With the big dub. Energy was unreal. Shout out to the boys. Now it's time to send the #1 crypto show at Jay Gagan plus Rodney for the Crypto Hour. Let's go, baby.
Let's go, baby. Let's go. Put him up.
Let's go, Mike. Come on, Mike.
Go. Oh, yeah. Big fan of Rodney. Big fan of Mike, baby. Dude, good friends, man. What a time, right?
He's like my earliest friend in existence.
That's
since
crazy.
10.
Yeah, that's what he said. He used to live in the house you did or something like that before you, right?
Oh, yeah. He lived in this house that I'm in right now, but he was my childhood friend from Florida. Like my first friend when I moved to Florida. Me and that guy got into so much trouble together. It's not even funny.
Well, he's your friend, you know.
Me and him were shitheads, dude. We were the worst. And we had all of us. He had 2 older brothers. I had an older brother. So it's like they started us young. So we were reckless by the time we were 16, 17, 18.
Yeah,
and
100%. 100%. Legal says Bree probably brought. No, I think if anyone said anything anti-Saitama on your page back in the day, they're just done.
Yeah, they muted everybody, and I was just like, because I was just like streaming. I wasn't like necessarily in the comments because like there was a lot of people in there and shit.
Dude,
and, like, people were just if like I remember back in the day, if you said something like Saitama sucks, like you're blocked.
Done.
Not for me, just blocked.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, moderators are like I had moderators like literally blocking people that are like friends of the channel for like no reason. I think I have like a crazy motherfucker in there, and I mean or something. Like just like doing some rogue shit. So
yeah, I should probably check around what moderators I have because they
yeah, I narrowed down to 3. So
yeah, I have like fucking 70, dude.
Yeah, too many. You don't need, not right now. It's just dead. You know what I mean? CZ over here fucking making pizzas. Is this CZ? Okay, Chef CZ.
Yeah, he's bullish, dude.
Yeah,
like, how do you not love that guy?
It may not look like it, but that's peak male performance right there.
He's just a normal human, man. That's why people like him. He's just himself, and he's transparent, and he's funny, and he's like you understand he's operating in the best interest of his of people, you know?
Yeah, he does. He seems genuine, you know?
Yeah, he's genuine, dude. That's a good way to describe him.
What do you think what do you think he does with all that money? You think he turns up? No way.
I think same with Vitalik. Like they just have a lot of money. Just numbers in their bank account. They probably help their families out. They probably, give back to charity, but they just probably have a lot of fucking money.
Yeah, 100%.
In their bank accounts. They just have a lot of zeros. They got billions. It's wild, dude.
Yeah, 100%.
And they handle it well, though. They handle it well. Like, we have Kwon, who I don't think handled it very well. You got Richard Hart, who I don't think handles it very well.
Okay, wow, bro.
You got fucking CZ, who does well. Like Richard Hart pays for himself to be trending on Twitter every week just so he can stay relevant.
Does he really?
Yeah, bro. Dude, a lot of the times you go on Twitter and the trending, it doesn't say how many tweets there are. That's all paid.
Really?
That's paid for sure.
I didn't know you could do that.
Oh, you can do anything.
Oh my god.
You can do anything. Let's see if I'm going to go to Twitter right now. See if I have a one.
But drop. How much you had to drop for that? What do you think? A couple thousand?
I don't know. I've never seen it or done it.
That's why? What's the point of a trending page if you can just pay for it? That's so stupid.
You can pay for everything in this world. So it's just like Richard Hart, egomaniac, fucking wants to be trending, wants to be relevant.
Doobie2 says Richard Hart dresses in fucking lampshades. I want to be that rich.
He's fucking so rich. He flexes. Is he still doing it? I unfollowed him.
You unfollowed him?
It was just like I was just kind of sick of seeing like him flexing on people and like he's funny, but
it's corny. It's corny. We get it, dude. We get it. You got money, dude.
262,000. Yeah, help me out. I mean, like it just didn't feel right just because he was he's like, dude, his token's down 95%. He's just flexing Gucci suits and all this shit. He doesn't look like he flexes too much anymore. Yeah, he's not doing any. Maybe he ran out of money, but he's not. Yeah, he used to be like $36,000 watch, 250K this, 100,000 this. It's like, he doesn't do it as much anymore. I think he definitely. I mean, he still does it here or there. 10,000 fit Prada, Valentino, find the Chanel. So yeah, he's still flexing, but he like. Let me share my screen real quick. He looks like a dude.
Yeah.
He looks like an idiot.
Yeah, he doesn't. It's corny, you know. And I get like, we get it. It's edgy. It
looks like an idiot.
Play it.
Here, I didn't do the audio though. One
That's
second.
right. Oh, okay.
You gotta hit the. You gotta hit the. I didn't know you could share your audio system for like a year into streaming.
Really?
I didn't know that.
You got to press the little X down there, bottom right.
Valentino Rockstud purse. Everybody, Richard Art here, and my $3,000 Valentino Rockstud purse,
Bro.
my $3,000 Prada jacket, $2,000 Prada shirt, $2,000 or $3,000 Prada pants, Prada glasses, Prada hat, Prada bracelet, and it's all nylon, so the haters' tears fall right off.
That's kind of funny though. That's funny, but bro, it's like your token's down 98%. Like you've like literally you've wrecked so many people.
I call the Bitcoin bottom though.
Yeah, so did Beerus. They're like, but they're fucking. Yeah, you know, I get it, I see it, but I just didn't like it, so I didn't follow.
Yeah. Well,
I had to unfollow.
You hopping over to the show tank, or what are you doing?
Yep. No, I'm going to my channel, 9 a.m.
Okay.
PST. I got the Colt Dow team joining me, so I'm going to pop live.
All right,
Colt
cool.
Dow, not the team, but I have like people that are Dom's joining me, and then this other guy Kyle who put in that paid proposal that we discussed. So they're going to be joining me in just a bit. So we're going to pop there and then show tank afterwards. Busy morning here on the West Coast, but guess what? We're built for this, and we're going to continue. Another great episode, number 3 in the books, the Crypto Hour.
Get it, baby. Have a good one.
Later, brother. Peace.
Later. Peace. Thank you guys so much for hanging out with us this morning. I do appreciate all you in the chat. I'm going to make some more videos for you guys today. I'll make a Saitama one, a Volt one, and then some general cryptocurrency news. Thanks a lot for hanging out with me today, guys. Have a fantastic day. Do something crazy. Hit that like button on the way out. Bye-bye now. Bye-bye.